if you're a Gemini born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of July 2016? Let's tune in and find out. So, Gemini, this is really good. I see you like looking for the adventure, like you have a point of view in life right now that you haven't had in a really long time. So it's a restorative energy. It's a positive energy. It's like, yeah, finally, and it's very anticipatory. So there's this anticipation of great things to come and great things happening and really moving forward. And it's such a different energy than the last, couple of months or 6 months for you guys. I know it's been exhausting and tiring, and some of you had health issues, and you're really coming out of it. It really feels like it's finally now it's your time to shine. So I really am loving this energy for July. It feels like it's new beginnings, and it feels exciting and powerful. So very nice. So let's move into romantic relationships for you Geminis who are in a committed romantic relationship. What can you expect for this month? Okay, so it feels like for a lot of you Geminis, you're going to be seeing a part of your partner that you haven't seen before. And it might be that they're constantly a half glass full, where they're always negative and you're fighting against that negativity, or they're just a heavier person and you never really noticed that before. So this feels more like somebody who's in kind of like a newer relationship, but you're been committed. So maybe you've been dating less than a year or two, or a couple of months even, and you're seeing something new about your partner. And it weighs, and all of a sudden I've got this pain across my forehead. So there's a weightiness with the relationship that you never really noticed before. And this month, the energy sort of pulls back and reveals, so you can sort of see not just your romantic partner, but for everybody, you're going to be able to kind of see really what makes them tick, how they're wired, and you'll be able to make decisions about, do I want to be in a relationship with that person? Is this the right person for me? And so some of you are going to be able to discern this situation. Some of you are going to be able to see how to be with that person in spite of these things, and okay, this is how they are, so now I need to be like this. So you're going to get the answers and you're going to get resolution for yourself as to how to be with that person and how to correct it. And if for some reason it just doesn't work, you're going to feel this snap sort of energy around the full moon, July 19th, which it'll just crumble and fall apart. It doesn't mean the relationship's over. It just means like, wow, the cat's out of the bag. This is how you are. Are we going to fix this? And if so, how? And for some people, it will be an addiction. It will be that they've had this addiction that they've been hiding from you, and now you're seeing this addiction. And so for some people, some Geminis, you're not going to want to walk away from that. You're going to want to help them through it, or you won't feel like you can leave them right now, but you don't know that you want to stay, but timing may play a factor. So you may just find yourself kind of limping along in that relationship for the next couple of months until they sort of get steady, and then you gracefully exit. So some of you may have that strategy. Some of you will just have been with this individual for a really long time, and you just know you're on the ropes, and you know how to figure it out, and you move past it. And so whatever this kind of heavy energy is, it can also feel very temporary, and that because you guys are the twins, you can flip very quickly to really positive, optimistic, and really have such great certainty about the way things need to be. But this month there won't be any hiding from any flaws in the relationship, right? You'll be able to see all the flaws, and you'll be able to have the insight as to what to do and whether or not you should stay and work it out, or whether or not you should leave. So it's a very defining sort of energy. And like I said, some of you who've been in long-term relationships have visited this cycle many times, and you know kind of like how to get through it and how to just kind of like turn the other cheek and how to keep moving forward, okay? And then for those of you that are single, that are looking for romance, that aren't in a romantic relationship yet, you're really going to see like, wow, that love at first sight energy, like boom, it's like, wow, love at first sight. And then you're going to be able to see the backside. You're going to be able to see, oh, this is what they're hiding. This is what's not great about them. And then you'll be able to have the chance to move forward or not. And Geminis, you have such an optimistic quality about you that those of you that are single and those of you that are sort of in an unhappy committed relationship might be seeing opportunity everywhere, right? And so just be careful, because I know how heart sensitive you guys are, that you don't want to find yourself starting in a new relationship before you finish the old one, right? And you don't want to jump in too quickly in a new relationship because there's a lot of energy this month for you to be able to see potential kind of in a lot of people. And you're going to also see what's not working with people and kind of like their negative side too. So, and which also means, by the way, they're going to be able to see the same about you. They'll be able to see the good things about you, and they'll be able to see the lesser qualities of you. And so it's kind of like a real opportunity for you to be able to freely choose what works for you. Okay, so let's see about your careers, Gemini. So some of you are going to be able to really stoke the fire and just have it be really fast, really quick. And it feels like it's all in your control, whether, and this can be something, this can be good or bad. It can either be where you blow it up, where you strike a match and you're by a gas station and it blows it up, right? Or it can be something where you really focus forward and get things done. But this is about illuminating your value and about your truth. And you're going to be given a lot of leeway this month. So the little mistakes you make, don't get caught in them. You're going to feel like a hypersensitive critical. A lot of you may feel a critical hypersensitivity this month. That has to do with the new moon in Cancer. Cancers tend to be very sensitive individuals. And so when somebody says something to them, they feel it as criticism. And so Geminis, you just want to be aware this month, if you started a new job and your boss is saying something to you, don't come down on yourself like, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God, I'm going to get fired. Just take it in as information, make the change and move on, right? And just be aware that that's kind of like an overriding energy, but you can really rise above this and really make things happen. Now, the same thing, we've got this full moon in Capricorn, July 19th, which means there can be this kind of like explosive energy, because when Capricorns are negative, there's this boom, there's this strong, powerful energy, right? And they kind of like punch you and then worry about the pieces later. So just know that you could also have that explosive energy around that time. So you want to just be aware. You don't want to be that way. So just be aware that that's kind of an energy that's going on, and you want to just kind of bite your tongue, step back. The best advice this month, Gemini, is if you can be in neutral instead of on either side of this kind of explosive energy, because you may find yourself seeing something about your partner you don't like and you want to give them the business, right? Or you may find that you're at a new job or a new work and you're blaming yourself and you're being hypercritical, and then you don't do a good job because you're down on yourself. These are all things that you want to avoid. You want to just be middle of the road, see what's going on, and then take appropriate action. So the best rule of thumb is count to 3 this month, take a couple deep breaths before proceeding forward. And in doing that, you're going to see that you're going to rise above a lot of this fiery energy down here, and you're going to really excel and really have a great month, in which case, really powerful, great things can happen for you. A lot of you may be moving this month, or may have just recently moved. If you haven't moved, you may find that you're spending several months in another country or someplace else, but there's this big movement for you. And I do feel like this is a great opportunity for you to change, for you to get complete. So there's this energy of completion, letting go of the old you, right? If you've been sort of seen as fly by night, or not somebody who doesn't really follow through, this is an opportunity to change all that and really get serious about your career and about your life and about the direction. If you're somebody who's had addiction problems, it's a great time to get healed, to get the support that you need so that you stay on track and get things done. So there's a lot of healing energy available this month, Geminis, for you, and a lot of support. And I also feel you drawing in the right people who are going to support you, who are going to mentor you, who are going to take you by the hand and show you what to do. So there's a lot of support, and even some people that you didn't even know that you needed, or you didn't even know that you were lonely until they showed up, and it's like, wow, I didn't know it was missing until you showed up in my life. Like, there's that kind of energy and support for you in your career and in your personal relationships. Now, as far as money goes, a lot of you are going to feel like you've been drained, like, wow, I've just put a lot of money out for this. but yet I see this huge money, this money coming into you, potential money coming into you. And I think this is even gonna I see that more towards the end of July, and I see it expanding as you go towards the end of the year. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, or whatever you're about to start to do, because there's a lot of money available to you. And it's not little money, it's like big money in your world. So it's more money than you've made in a really long time. So it feels, or maybe even never. So it feels really solid and really productive. All right, let's look at your health, Geminis. So a lot of you have listened and have learned the hard way, some of you, about what works for your body and what doesn't. Some of you are still like, la, 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 la. I don't want to know that that's bad for me. I want to keep eating it, or I want to keep drinking it. And I feel like if that's you, this month you're going to get your fingers out of your ears and you're really going to settle down and fix it. But for most of you, it feels like you've really have heeded the signs around you and have really changed your lifestyle and are starting to take better care of yourself. And a few of you may have fallen back into a rut, you're going to get out of that. So don't stress, just call in the right support, lift yourself up, and you'll be fine. And by mid-July, you're going to be back going where you need to go, in the right direction, handling your life. Okay, Geminis, wow, you have a lot of huge, powerful, big changes happening for you that are long-term. Like this is not like short, this is like long-term, that's setting the course for like your next decade. So this is really good energy. It's really grounding, productive, powerful energy. And sometimes it's not easy to do, and we need support. So don't feel bad about calling in support. Don't feel bad about attracting those people in your life and then asking for their support. That's what they're there for. And you, of all people, give people support all the time. All the time. So it's okay to receive, Geminis. It's okay to let other people help you and let other people elevate you, because this is really a great opportunity for you, and everybody's so excited for you. They're so excited about the changes that you've made, the new opportunities that have come into your life, whether it's a new love that's manifested, or whether it's a new job or a new move, or just a new lease on life, your health back, and things are moving forward for you. All these terrific things, or maybe you're somebody that, God forbid, has gone through all those things, but you're on the other side of it. And this month of July is just really moving out, and it's rolling the red carpet out for you. And it's now your recovery, and you're moving forward. So I'm so excited for my Gemini pals and friends. And I look forward to seeing your success and hearing about it. So have a terrific month, everybody. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.